Hey everybody, I'm back at Sacred Sueños, just loving life. I went back down to Vilcabamba yesterday and did the sweat lodge, or I guess 2 days ago. Uh, I did this awesome sweat lodge with Joey and Guinevere and Anna and Yule, who also came down with me. And they stayed down, Anna and Yule. I came back up. But the sweat lodge was so cool. Okay, so what they do is they had this little dome, they covered it in blankets, and it's in the style of Plains Indians. The guy who was leading it, Bernie, was a guardian. He was kind of a stickler for the tradition, but it was good. I got a lot out of it. You sit down in that dome on the dirt with a bunch of other people. It's pretty packed in there, and they bring in these really hot rocks that have been sitting in a fire for about 4 hours, and they bring in 10 at a time, 4 times, one for every direction, northeast, southwest, and then you just sit there and it is so hot. I mean, Bikram has nothing on this kind of heat, right? But of course, we're not doing yoga. We're just trying to withstand the heat. But it was great. Oh man, it was really good. We're singing these Native American songs, and I was getting into it, rocking along with the beat. I even grabbed the drum and tried to help out with that. We had a little prayer. The first round is just kind of getting used to the heat, singing songs. Second round is like a little prayer session for everybody and anybody. And some people like to make speeches instead of prayers, and it's like, hurry up, I want to open the door, because at the end of every round they open the door and give you water, but the second round is the hardest because it's like people will have a lot to pray about. So you just sit there and wait, and it's like, come on. I don't care about the bears, I don't care about the bears, the golden bears in the wilderness. But it was awesome. And then this third round, it was for abused women and children, and then the fourth round was just to finish it off and kind of bring closure to the ceremony. And man, the music in the fourth round, after that, everyone was so exhausted, and we all really got into the music. It was an experience. If you ever get a chance to do the sweat lodge, I hope you take it up. Then we went out and partied all night. We drank until about 3:30 in the morning, just to get up really early in the morning the next day. 8 o'clock, Joey came into my door and saved the day, woke me up like the beam of sunshine. I hopped out of bed and we walked to the market, got some humitas, which are delicious little cornbread kind of things filled with cheese. So good. If you guys ever get some humitas with a little bit of honey, or they gave me this green peanut sauce, garlic peanut sauce. Oh, so good. So good. It was so good I had to buy a bunch and bring them up to Sacred Sueños and give them to all our volunteers. We have 5 new volunteers. We have a couple, Elizabeth and Joel. They're really cool. They met in Jamaica. They were in a band, and she is Jamaican, and she's got the coolest accent. I gotta get her on video for the blog, just so you can hear her talk, because something about those girls from anybody, the guys or the girls from Jamaica, they steal my soul. And then there's Emily. She's been teaching kids or adults English in Quito for the last little bit. And then there's who else is there? There's Angie, who's this crazy hippie from Portland that is loving life. She's up here at Sacred Sueños, bunch of armpit hair, my kind of girl. And then there was one more, Angie, Elizabeth. Oh, maybe that is it. I don't know. If there's one more, I'll tell you next time. We hiked up the mountain, and it was a little slow because Eve has 2 horses, but one horse is kind of faking a limp, 2 socks, so he couldn't carry anything. And then he has also got 2 donkeys, but one of the donkeys is a baby, the cutest baby ever. So, neither of them could carry anything. So he's got one donkey carrying like 50 pounds, and then he's got Joe just carrying everything. I mean, like all of our stuff so much. And so hiking up the mountain was quite the chore. But when I got up the mountain and I mean, it's just great. It's so cool being like a leader up here. You know, I kind of know the circle. Everyone looks to me for advice and leadership and to pass the trumpet. We have been I've been doing the tarot cards, of course, and I pulled backwards. I pulled Judgment again. This is in Spanish they call it El Juicio Final, but it's always been called the Judgment card in English. And I took this one, it always is about community and about, being reborn with the community. And for this one, I kind of took it where I'm St. Michael, the guy with the trumpet, and I'm passing the trumpet around with all my friends, from Jamaica. And we're having a great time. And I'm kind of leading the way on the community and bringing the good news to the people about how awesome Sacred Sueños is. And it's great. I mean, it's truly amazing out here. The community that has formed is like we're so thick already. We had an amazing dinner last night, just amazing. She made Angie made these garlic naan things that were just like, oh, so good. And Elizabeth brought some chutney and other good stuff from Jamaica. And Eve didn't sell all his goat cheese, so we got some goat cheese to put on the garlic naan. And Jesse made this awesome soup, and there was a fruit salad. I mean, it's just like the food up here is unstoppable, and life is too good. So, but I might actually go back down to Vilcabamba one more time. I've been going up and down this mountain like crazy. Love the 3-hour hike, but we'll see. But I gotta get to work. Gotta go feed some chickens. But I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.